Okay, that takes us to comments from the commissioners. We'll start here with you, Joyce. Do you have anything that?
I said to talk with Ed about the issue about that lady and the experience with the maintenance worker. Did you ever contact them?
Which one?
You remember the handicapped lady that had the problems with the maintenance man that was called in the night her apartment flooded?
I didn't do it. I didn't do anything on it.
Well, you had said you and Gary were gonna go and visit with her.
I didn't do it. I completely forgot.
Where is the apartment, Joyce?
It's over on Bolivar. And what had happened,
Bolivar, where the hell is
yeah,
Bolivar?
she,
It's
Martin,
block north of
Breckenridge.
Breckenridge.
What had happened, her
Oh,
apartment
behind the
flooded.
bean mill?
Right.
Yeah.
How can it flood?
Well, it flooded, and what happened, they called the maintenance man, and he was so long coming, so she called her family, and they all came in, were working, and when he did finally come, he asked them, was there anything he could do? And they said, well, you can help us, and he said, look like to me, y'all got it covered, and he left.
Maintenance guy?
You know the name of them?
It was Stephen, wasn't it? I think it was Stephen,
What
but you
was
and
the
Gary
address?
talked with me.
What was the address?
I don't know the address of her.
It was on East Bolivar.
Oh,
How the heck
Margaret
would it
Miller, she
flood,
has
Joyce?
a,
You know what
she
caused
has
it
a
to flood?
handicap, excuse me?
You know what caused it to flood?
I don't
It's
know.
not-
No, but she has a handicap ramp in front. Gary had helped me with some issues with her a while back. And it seems like to me that one of the members had to get their pump to pump the water out too. And,
It was something more serious than that. We
yeah,
need
cause
to
I
know what's
met with
going
you
on
and
here.
Gary about it, remember?
When did you
Yeah,
meet with
okay.
them?
I don't remember, it's been.
You know what?
A
he
week,
may-
2
Gary
weeks,
would
a month,
remember.
or?
Oh, it's been over a month.
He may
It was on a
have gone
Saturday
out there
night.
and didn't come back and talk to me about it, but,
Yeah.
but right now, I don't remember, talking to, I remember when we talked to him, but I don't remember whether Gary said he was gonna look on, check into it.
Yeah, he
or-
said, because you and Gary both said you were going out there
Yeah.
that Monday, but she called and apologized. Her caregiver, who's from one of the home health agencies, you know, she kind of protects her because she's a very passive person. And it seemed like to me she had, I don't know, said a few things, and this lady called and apologized to someone here at the
I'll find out
housing for
tomorrow.
her caregiver's behavior.
Joyce, has this flooded before?
No, as I know it, this was the only time before.
Well, we need to find out why it would be flooding. It's
Yeah,
very-
we own the, okay, no, we sold the units on the north side. Well, they sold them to the ADM, so she's got to be on the south side of,
Now, hun, she's on the north side, I tell you, you know
At the
where
corner.
what was her name, Martha
Martha.
used to live, but later was.
Oh, down on this
Yeah.
end, okay.
Uh-huh.
So
And
it's
she has a
on-
handicap ramp there. Because once before, she was been harassed by her neighbors, and Gary had helped me with that, because they were trying to get her to move out, so they could get some relatives from out of town to move in or something. Because that's the reason I invited Gary to talk with us at DC.
Okay, well,
Do you have a
Her
name
name
for
is
her?
Margaret Miller. Yeah, she's in a wheelchair and everything, and she has a caregiver that.
You're gonna look at that tomorrow, Ed.
Yes.
well,
Yeah, you-
And check with Gary and see if he went out there and
Yeah.
just do a follow-up to see, did you get the name of the maintenance person?
I think it was, let me look at my list here.
Stephen?
I think it was Stephen, I believe it was.
Who's Stephen? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, Steve Lunsford, I
Yeah, it
believe
was
that's who it
Steve.
was.
Steve was one that.
It was
went
Steve,
out.
uh-huh.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I
You know,
thought it said Stephen.
I,
But I didn't think that was handled quite
I
right.
thought that thing had been completely taken care of, because I know. that-
I hadn't heard any more about it, see, and that was the only thing I was concerned
did
about.
you have an idea that this was rainwater or was this backflow?
But I'll check.
No, it was
I'm sure it's been
sewer,
done now.
of water.
Oh.
Let's get after,
It wasn't
she thinks
rainwater.
it's sewer,
I didn't think it was.
and we wanna find out what it is, and if it's an issue, we want a backflow valve in there. Don't
Because she
we-
has the walk-in shower, you know, and
Yeah,
everything,
we're
and
not
it's all in
gonna
her
fool around.
bedroom
I'm
and
sure-
living
I'm
room and
sure-
everywhere. And she called her relatives, and they
Gary
were all
followed
over
that
there.
up, 'cause I talked to
And
him
Sam
about it.
Dysart, you know,
And he
he's
knew all
done
about
work
it.
for us, well, they called him in, he's married to her sister or
But I'll
something.
get it
And he
back
took a
to her
pump or
and get
something
back to
and-
her.
So if it was
Oh, the
sewer
pump.
backup, did you call anyone else besides, if it was,
No, just all I knew was family.
okay,
Uh-huh.
I'll check.
You're gonna find
I'm
out,
gonna
though,
check,
Ed.
they're gonna
Yeah,
check
'cause
here
I
on
thought-
this end, and
And
I'll
if,
check.
and if in fact it's sewer, we wanna find out why, but we wanna put in a backflow valve. And the city will pay half of it.
From what I understood, it was just water valve or something water was all over the living room, bedroom, and
That
everything.
doesn't sound like sewer, but.
No, it was the
No,
water.
it sounded like
Water,
rainwater.
what I understood.
Wait, is that?
So you will
Wait,
check
see,
on
I
it
go to
tomorrow?
so many of these, okay,
Yeah.
I think that's a little lady. I
She's
went-
in a wheelchair.
Okay, I went to see her, Gary and I went to see her.
You were supposed to go that Monday.
Yeah, we did, okay, now I remember, okay, but I've gone to several different ones,
Uh-huh.
okay. And she talked to me about, and was telling me, showing me where the water had gone and all that kind of stuff, but she was in pretty good shape and it was all cleaned up, so we actually did go see her.
Yeah.
Okay, I should have pinged in.
But where does the water come from? That's what I wanna know.
Okay, I don't- that
Is
I
it from
don't
gutters that were running down, or a pipe broken, or a sewer
It was a
overflow?
pipe broken somewhere
Something.
and that flooded the place and they did get there pretty quick, but when you have that much water coming out, it's gonna flood the whole house practically.
And that was
It
at
did
10
the whole
o'clock on a
living room.
Saturday night.
And then the floor, that floor is a little bit sloped, so it went out the front door, which was good because instead of going through the rest of the house, it just went out the front
We
door.
need a report on that,
Yeah.
please.
But
Yes,
I'll check it again.
Okay, I haven't heard any more about it from relatives or anything,
Well,
I
I
just
should
thought the
have
board.
got back to you.
Yeah. That's the reason I thought the board should know, you know.
Yeah, well, we
That is,
wanna move on them. If it's, it doesn't sound like sewer to me, but if it is
No,
sewer, we're gonna
it
put a
wasn't-
backflow
It
valve
wasn't
in
sewer,
there.
it wasn't sewer department.
They'll remember
I'm getting
that.
mixed
If the
up
city
there.
pays half of any backflow valve we have to put in. We put in about 5 of them and they'll pay half of it. We get bid.
Bob, do you have, are you finished, Josh?
Yes, I
Okay,
am.
do you have any,
I wanna tell you, as best I can tell after being here a year and a half, that's how long I've been here, I guess since June, that we're providing clean, safe housing to low-income people. And we've been doing it, we're doing it now, and we're still doing it. So, and I commend all your people that are working doing that, and I commend them. That's our goal,
Yes.
Right.
safe, clean,
Sanitary.
sanitary housing for low-income people, we're doing that, so.